That's right. Whitelist stuff starting now. Yay. Oh! Oh, I'm dying. Ah.
Now, the bit I really don't like about building large drilling ships is making the drills.
Alright. Making the drills?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What I've decided I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this stream running. Elite, go away. Why are you here? Just... So, should I do that? Should I leave the stream running?
If you want to. Although, if somebody says something in your chat, then you're not there to answer, and we wouldn't see.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pampered, for that description.
I won't do that then. It'll cut out at 9:48 a.m. my time anyway. No, 8:48. Because for some reason, every morning at 8:48 my internet drops out. I don't know. I can't work out why. It just does. It's something to do with my router. It's a setting I've put in my router because it happened at my old house, so it's not an ISP problem. The problem I'm having, though, is that I have yet to muster up enough energy to care, so I just keep restarting it every morning. So I've not tried to fix it. So yeah, every morning at that time it drops out, and I get annoyed when we're doing things like a UHC and I'm awake at that time, and it cuts out. It cuts out the Wi-Fi first, and then it's like 2 hours more. So actually, you should be able to get a stream until 10 a.m. Which I'm not going to do. And Elite, did you bring people with you, or is Joss also just annoying me? Like, you didn't organize people to come to my stream just to annoy me.
If he hadn't, he is now.
Because Boris has been leaving for the last 2.5 hours, but people keep on turning up in his stream.
It's nearly 4 a.m. What are you... This is why I don't stream very often, because it's 4 a.m. and often I'll have to then work in like 4 hours, and everyone just makes fun of me, and then I sit around for an hour talking about how I'm going to leave, and then I forget about all of that and start playing Zoom Beanies or something. So, what are you doing over there, Elite? No, that's right. You're doing the right thing. I'm not going to question it.
He loves his viewership. Someone just joined the stream. Go away. Oh, people are making fun of you in my chat too, Boris, about your trying to get people to go away.
But I'm not allowed to make fun of you in that chat because that's Anubiz's chat, and he told me I'm not allowed to. So thank you very much for your comment. It's very appreciated. I don't hate you. Okay, this is the end. All my screen's going shaky because Anubiz has turned up in his ship.
Yeah, I'm looking at Sal's making the crazy drilling ship of drilling ships again.
It's what I do.
Yeah. Well, here I'm putting in a bunch of resources here just to get us going, but you can. I'll give you the rights to take over. Sal's drilling company.
This will be my house.
There's got to be a slogan in that, like "I'll drill you harder," something like that. Now Eki and Drills are over here too.
Hello, Eki. Hello, Drills.
Yeah.
I think I didn't.
You know
say
why,
hello to
right? It's because you made such a big deal about it that they're now coming over.
Turned up just to tease you.
All right. So there we go. Inventory. Is it emptying them out? Yeah, look at that. Sweet.
Drilldo jokes on the way. That's a thing, a Drilldo. It's fine, Anubiz. It's not. It's It's a Drilldo. It's nothing like
Oh, that might be the name. That's what I'm going to call it. It's going to be my Drilldo. Oh, I love it. I love it. Who do I need to credit that to?
That's KPWane, of course.
Was it KPWane? Oh, brilliant.
It's a terrible pun. Of course it is.
All right, there we go. Oh wow, there's a whole discussion going on in my chat about that we should be setting the beginning of our year system back to the beginning of humanity, and a big discussion about that we don't know when that is, and estimates and this and that. But
we got them going.
Yeah, we do.
Could we just
go to bed, Boris? Pampered Duchess put in all caps in separate messages.
I think we should all agree that 2nd of July 2016 is the start of history. We'll just start with that. And then I've got a reason to be going around the world every year, because it's a celebration of the anniversary of history.
There we go. The celebration of the anniversary of history. The first annual.
And KPWane's not sure that he's happy to be credited with coming up with the name of Drilldo for my ship. Too late. I'm going to write it on the side. Drilldo by KPWane.
There you go. That's the last time anyone is going to ever see that card show up on screen. So I appreciate the card that Alman made. It's the start of history, KPWane. That's the reason why it's special. Don't ask any more questions. Destro 7000, you like me more than Anubiz, don't you? Because I didn't ignore you earlier. And you're still here.
Why are you still here, Boris?
I've got to wait for him to respond now to confirm that he likes me more.
I mean, as happy as we are to have you here, you'll be slow coming back if you don't go to bed. Are you coming back today, Boris? Or after a sleep? Or have you got work or what? What's your schedule?
I've decided I'm not going to... I'm off work for a couple of days yet. But I've decided I've had enough games for 2017, so I'll be back next year.
So we'll see you in about 8 hours then.
You'll like this one before you go, Boris. Iron Matrix says that history started the day that Trump was elected U.S. president.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a cheery way to end. Has Destro 7000 confirmed? He hasn't. Damn.
He said, haha, you're both great, Mr. Boris, equally. Destro? Is that a comment you're looking for?
Well, that's just dodging the question. You can't both be equally good. I'm going to stop interrogating your comment.
Alright.
Oh,
right,
KPWane ranks all of his streamers. I kind of want to see what every single one of them is now. You started this.
Shelley's leaving because his internet's gone downhill. See you soon.
See you soon. Alright. Now the question is...
Pampered Duchess said Erectus.
Pampered Duchess said it right?
Oh.
No, taking fruits from that's hunter gathering is like taking fruits from trees. Farming is actual agricultural, like plotting the land and making a town and staying in one place, not moving from
planting a
place to
seed.
place. Making a farm.
Find enough gold
Planting crops.
into a cargo crate. Right, so he's looking for bribes now. Destro 7,000. So what are you going to offer him? 53rd. Oh, you're KPWane's 53rd favorite streamer, Sam. It's very convenient that you have to name
that
all
works
three
out.
of us.
That's exactly the volume that I have on my space engineer right now. 53.
How random.
Unless Mir is in charge, in which case your channel's the 51st. Okay, Elite's just told me what he's eating and I'm hungry, so I'm leaving now. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh,
Bye.
Go over to the other streams now. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. That'll teach him. I just hit stop
That'll
immediately as he sent one of them. He'll never send one of them again. Makes me hungry every time. It's 4 a.m. I can't eat at 4 a.m. I can.
Why did this start with barley? Beer. True, it's true. Yeah, actually, the Egyptians fed their entire army on like a beer concoction. Like it was like a very heavy wheaty or barley beer or whatever. But yeah, that's basically was like their basic nutrition.
So I'm going to leave from here now. But the rest of the stream, don't listen because I've already said goodbye to you. I'm saying goodbye to the others. I don't know why why am I pointing? I'm physically pointing at the chat as if you can see that. So imagine that. I'm pointing at you. Don't listen to this. Goodbye, you other two. Hope you didn't hear. Bye.
Bye, Boris. See
Bye,
you later.
Boris.
Has he gone yet?
I think so. You never know with that guy.
I know.
There it is.
Needs to be quiet now because Boris has been talking non-stop since he
Non-stop,
decided he was
yeah.
going to go.
Yep. So you're making a drilling machine.
Yeah.
I actually have oh, do we have gravity? Do nice. I actually have planned out my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Why
I'm
am
gonna try
I
and
not
get started
surprised?
building it.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Yeah. It may be the Anubiz way. But I think you guys are going to like it when it's
Cool.
finished. It's probably going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to start with trying to just build just the frame. But I forgot to take some pictures of it, of what it's going to look like so that I could rebuild it. So maybe what I'll do is build a projector and then I can just build the frame out that way without worrying too much. But I'm going to build it out a bit off to the side here so that I can not be like in the way of everything.
I'm just a little bit worried about the meteors and how we protect ourselves. with
Oh
the
yeah,
meteors.
should we start with that instead?
Because it also means like we have to mine constant magnesium as well, don't we, to get guns
Yeah,
working.
to keep them working.
But then we can't build anything particularly valuable unless we've got that going. But yeah,
Unless we've got that going.
yeah, it might be an idea. Do you fancy building the defences first? I'll get.
Yeah,
working
why don't
on
we do
this.
that?
Yeah. So if I get my drilling ship and prioritise getting magnesium to make into bullets.
Yep. Yeah, and I've I think in my ship too, I ground down all of the stuff we started with as well. So it should be either in my ship or in the shared containers
Cool.
and everything now. All right. So yeah. So let me see here. How do we want to do this? Oh yeah, food. I think I'll fry some hot dogs. Nice. Anubiz, people say that if you were if they were aliens, they may not have come yet because through the telescope they still see us in the age of the dinosaur. Well, yeah, that's how
good point.
light works, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like when they see us from light years and light years and light years away, they see us at the speed of light, right? So yeah, if stars that are, you know, millions of light years away, they'll see us as we are now a million years ago for them if they were around. Yeah, so it's crazy like that, for sure. The Egyptians discovered, oh, I'm not going to be able to say this word, tetraxylene about 3,000 years ago before it was officially named that. Cool. Might be a realistic sound in space you're hearing. The oxygen sound normal. Yeah, we're using realistic sounds. We're not using the normal, like, what do they call it? What do they call the normal one? Arcade, I think. Arcade sounds. All right, so let's go.
Paula suggested that we could do with dismantling all the extra tools and things.
Yeah.
Having a source
yeah,
of block
I've been doing that on mine as
for
well.
the components. Yeah, I was doing that in my ship before, but mainly out of necessity, so I didn't have to mine anything extra.
Let's see here. How do
I'm really hungry now that Boris has mentioned food.
That,
yeah.
Well, I literally woke up this morning, and I looked over at my phone, and there was a message. Like literally, like the minute I woke up, I looked over at the phone. There was a message that was just posted to our chat saying, "We're about to start the whitelist. Are you guys around?" I'm like, "Oh no!" So I jumped out, and I think all I've eaten is I had some leftover ham. So I cut a couple of slices of ham and I ate that, and then I jumped onto the computer, and that's all I've had today so far.
Yeah. Mia was banging on my door, wailing. I believe it was screeching like a raptor was the official description. There's for some reason he was told to go do that. But anyway, yeah. He woke me up to say, we're starting the whitelist, and I got here, and it was.
Tetracycline. Pepper Duchess is giving
isn't
me
it tetracycline? Isn't that a type of oil-based plastic? I might be completely wrong with that.
Oh yeah, we do have a whole bunch. I'll do that too. Production. That's probably what they're saying. Is every time I look in here, we've got a million things that we can be getting rid of. So I'll go and do all of this. Inventory. We need the assembler, and
I need lots of steel plate.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's actually a lot of things in human history that we've discovered and then forgotten, and then had to rediscover over and over and over again. Just because of the way the cycles. I mean, it wasn't until later on, right, where we started sharing information globally that we've been able to like save all this stuff forever now. I mean, even look at the Greeks, right? Like there was all that knowledge that the Greeks had that was lost for forever until Mecca and all of that, when they rediscovered it all, right? Because it was the
because it wasn't really lost. It was just that it was confined to the Muslim world because
well, the Muslim world. No, actually, it's thanks to the Muslim world that we now have it today, because they brought it with them when they invaded and took Spain, and then that knowledge went from Spain to Italy, and the Renaissance was caused from that. So if it wasn't for them bringing it back with them all the way around and discovering and rediscovering it and everything, it would have been lost for even longer. Crazy. But
can I just say I'm very pleased with the fact that when the automatic death body is my colour. That's just so pleasing to my.
Am I yellow again?
You're yellow again. It's great.
Oh, jeez. Well, it's 6 p.m. dinner time, says Digestive Dunker. Everybody's talking about food.
Yeah,
Stop talking about
6
food.
PM. what I might do is, because we made enough sandwiches to get by for a few days. With days worth of sandwiches. And I've still got plenty. So shortly what I'll do is, when you're ready to talk and entertain the crowds by yourself for a while, Anubiz, is I might just go and get a bite to eat.
Yeah, well, I'm actually, I'm getting close to my stop time, actually.
Right.
Like, I've got an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the most before I have to stop.
Oh, well, what I'll do then, I'll wait until, because in an hour and a half I should have a functioning drill ship. I can get that ground down, and then I can go and get something to eat.
There we go.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Nidd Whitelist. Together lived Boris and Anubiz. Anubiz was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Nidd Whitelist, a colourful place to be. They all lived together in Nidd Whitelist, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubiz's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubiz's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Nidd Whitelist, a colourful place to be. They all lived together in Nidd Whitelist, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Nidd Whitelist.